everybody, it's Mickey, and today we are back in the kitchen with some winter freezer meals. In the winter time, our family likes to be cozy and stay a little closer to home. So in today's video, I have some really great cheesy casseroles, a fun Saturday crock-pot meal, and just a few things to make those winter nights a little easier. If you are new here, I hope you will subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home.
So to get us started today, we are making Italian sausage and peppers in the crock pot. This is a great Saturday supper, and it's one of my husband's absolute favorites. You will need some mild and hot sausage, red and green sliced peppers and onions, and some homemade or bottled tomato sauce. You will find the details for all the recipes I'm sharing today in the info section down below, as well as links to my crock pot and freezer containers. Layer the sausage, peppers, and onions and tomato sauce in your crock pot. Cover and cook on high for 2 hours, then reduce the temperature to low and cook for an additional 3. This meal is best served on some nice soft Italian rolls and a big salad. A tip for when you are doing a lot of freezer cooking, it is best to choose recipes that use some of the same ingredients. 2 of the dishes I am making today use chicken, so I am able to cook all the chicken together at once. I like to season everything really well using salt, pepper, garlic powder, and paprika. Today I am adding this jerk seasoning from Penzi. It has some really great flavors in it. It has some jalapeno peppers and hot peppers and brown sugar, and it makes whatever you are making even better.
While the chicken is in the oven cooking, I've gathered all the ingredients for my chicken and rice casserole. You're going to need a box of Uncle Ben's long grain wild rice. I just used the original recipe. It just seems to be our favorite. I have 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese, some mayo, some water chestnuts, some sour cream, a green and red pepper, an onion, some poultry seasoning, some mixed vegetables here, and some Ritz crackers that I like to smash up and put on the top. So while the chicken is cooking, I'm going to chop up my vegetables and get to sauteing them, and I'm going to start cooking my Uncle Ben's.
This chicken and rice casserole is very forgiving. You can add just about whatever you want to it or whatever you have left over in your fridge. It's also a great way to sneak lots of veggies into your little ones. Once everything is all chopped, saute in a little butter and oil in a pan until the veggies are soft. Shred about 2 cups of cooked chicken and add to a large mixing bowl. To the chicken, add the sauteed veggies, water chestnuts, cooked rice, about a cup of the frozen vegetables, seasoning, and mix well. Add a half a cup of mayo, a half a cup of sour cream, and about a cup of the shredded cheese and combine well. Spoon into your prepared dishes and cover with cheese and crushed Ritz crackers. Cover with aluminum foil and bake in a 375-degree oven for about 30 minutes. Whenever I use disposable pans, I like to bake them on a foil-lined cookie sheet to give it a little extra support.
So while the chicken and rice casserole is baking, I have all the ingredients for our next casserole that we're going to be making. It's just a very simple chicken enchilada casserole. And for this, you're going to need about 2 to 3 cups of shredded chicken. You're going to need some chopped green onions, flour tortillas, sour cream, cream of chicken soup, a can of chopped green chilies, a teaspoon of cumin and of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, and some Mexican cheese.
In a large bowl, combine the shredded chicken, green chilies, sour cream, cream of chicken soup, seasoning, onions, and a cup of cheese. Cut up flour tortillas and lay them in the bottom of your prepared pans. Layer the chicken mixture on top and repeat layers, topping with the remaining tortillas, cheese, and onions. Cover and bake in a 375-degree oven for 30 minutes.
So next we are going to be making baked spaghetti, and that's what I'm going to be having for dinner tonight. So I have my casserole dish right here ready, and this is a recipe that you can use jarred sauces for. I don't usually use them, but this is just such a quick and easy recipe to throw together, and it's so convenient to have them. So I am going to be using a jar of Prego tomato basil garlic sauce, a jar of Prego home-style Alfredo sauce, 16 ounces of cooked spaghetti, so we're going to be getting them in the water, a package of mozzarella shredded cheese. The recipe calls for ground beef. I always substitute ground turkey. We really don't see any difference at all. So I'm going to be using about 1/3 of this package. You're going to need a can of fire roasted diced tomatoes, a small chopped onion, and some garlic. So first thing I'm going to do is get my meat and my onions and garlic going on the stove and start boiling some water for our pasta.
While your pasta is cooking, saute your onions and garlic with your ground meat until done. In a large bowl, combine your tomato sauce, Alfredo sauce, and fire roasted tomatoes. Add a cup of cheese and the ground meat and sauteed onions and garlic and your cooked pasta. Spoon into your prepared dishes, add the remaining cheese, cover with foil, and bake in a 375-degree oven for about 35 minutes. By this time, the sausage and peppers should be all done. You can turn off your crock-pot and transfer into another container to let cool, or just go ahead and spoon it into an Italian roll. This stuff smells so good. It reminds me so much of my mom's kitchen on Saturday afternoons. All these recipes are such great staples to have in your freezer for those cold winter nights and snowy days. All the recipes in today's video can be found in the information section down below. So thank you so much for watching today. Please don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below and share your favorite cozy winter meal. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, and I will see you again soon. Bye!